Let's go. I got a vision I see in my head, a melody buried deep into my soul. They call us crazy, we cutting the edge, unlocking the future and letting it go. This is a calling that's higher. The time we decided our stories are gonna be told. This is where legends are born. We paving the road, a future that favors the bold. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Yeah, greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Woo! Greatness, yeah, it feels like greatness. Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it. About to emerge, we on the verge, and it feels like greatness. Something coming, I can feel it. Deep down in my spirit. Revolution, it's a new day. Time to redefine the limits. So vivid, I can see it. So loud, I can hear it. So they calling me a madman, but the future belongs to the fearless. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Yeah, greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Woo! Greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it. About to emerge, we on the verge, and it feels like greatness. Greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Woo! Greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it. About to emerge, we on the verge, and it feels like greatness. This is the truth, into the light. Taking our dreams and we bring them to life. This is the truth, into the light. Taking our dreams and we bring them to life. Yeah, greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Woo! Greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it. About to emerge, we on the verge, and it feels like greatness. We about to set the tone. We about to write the code. Yeah, we writing the code. Yeah. We on a new elevation. We came here to shatter the mold. We gon' shatter the mold. Yeah. We about to set the tone. We about to write the code. Yeah, we writing the code. Yeah. We on a new elevation. We came here to shatter the mold. Yeah. I know you hear it. I know you see it. We are the fearless. We are the genius. We are defiance. We are the beacons. We are the true believers. Yeah. Greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Woo! Greatness, yeah, it feels like greatness. Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it. About to emerge, we on the verge, and it feels like greatness. Yeah. Woo. Greatness.
Blinded by
you smell what The Rock is cooking? The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock says, The Rock. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.
Hello and welcome to a slightly delayed edition of the WWE Wrestling Talk Show with Lisa Lockdowns and
Sean Randy Smith, and as we said, this is a delayed reaction to WWE Payback as both of us had plans, unfortunately. My colleague was in Newcastle and I was in the east of England on holiday for 3 days. So this is slightly delayed. We came at you from the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in front of 14,584,000 of the WWE Universe.
now we mentioned on our pre-show that there was a chance that things may be changed or we may have one thing added. Whilst we didn't have a match added, there was a change made on SmackDown when John Cena, who has decided to work WWE for the next month or so, didn't have anything to do with strikes that are going on at the moment.
No.
But John Cena was made the host of WWE Payback. And we would see him scattered across the card. However, the show opened up with the steel cage match between the man Becky Lynch and WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus.
Well, this is, as my colleague said, this is a rivalry that has been long told with some really good storytelling.
Yes, not often do you see a rivalry, and especially a good rivalry, span 6 months or so. However, this match was kind of predictable, as most of this card kind of was. Because Trish had gotten over the win over Becky Lynch at Night of Champions, with a bit of help from Zoe Stark.
Of course.
And then Trish was dodging the rematch whenever she could. So Adam Pearce decided to stick him inside the steel cage. Of course, the purpose of this steel cage match was to essentially remove the outside interference of Zoe Stark. Did that...
But as the match went on...
Yeah. did that avoid Zoe Stark from at least attempting to get involved? No.
No, she didn't. She still got involved anyway.
As towards the end of the match, Zoe Stark managed to get into the cage after trying to help Trish out of it. However, she would pay the price and be hit with the manhandle slam, aka the rock bottom.
Which again, you should have words with.
And that would take her out of the picture. Becky was then able to climb up the cage and stop Trish from attempting to escape. And then hit another manhandle slam rock bottom
Of course.
on Trish Stratus from the top rope, allowing Becky Lynch to pin Trish Stratus and finally get her payback. I was going to say revenge, but considering the name of this pay-per-view, I think get her payback is better.
It is. But what happened after the match? So Becky leaves the cage as the winner. Zoe goes into the cage to try and console Trish, but Trish is having none of it.
Yes, Trish basically ends up slapping Zoe Stark. And let's just say Zoe Stark snapped and said enough is enough, and ended up turning on Trish.
Yep, so that's a team of Trish and Zoe gone.
Not quite sure whether this actually classes as a full-blown Zoe Stark face turn.
Remains to be seen.
And we're not 100% sure whether we will see Trish show back up to do something else, but it looks like at the moment Trish will be taken off of TV, and finally this feud between her and Becky Lynch has been put to rest. Although Becky seems to have started something with NXT Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton, and appears to be going after the one title which has eluded her.
Of course.
So
now we move on.
Whoa, before we get to the next match, John Cena comes to the ring.
He does.
And basically panders to the crowd a bit, as most guest hosts do. And then decides to make himself special guest referee in the match between The Miz and LA Knight.
Much to the annoyance of The Miz.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. However, I will say that John Cena was a slightly impartial referee and didn't show any bias either way.
Then
the downside in this match of The Miz, however, came when he decided to attempt the 5-knuckle shuffle.
Yeah.
Which then resulted in LA Knight performing his version of the People's Elbow.
Which is interesting.
And then the Brute-Force Trauma to The Miz to win the match.
Stop it.
After this match, we did see a handshake followed by a sort of stare down between John Cena and LA Knight. Maybe teasing a match between the two while Cena will be around for the next month.
That remains to be seen. We'll have to see how this one goes.
Next, Austin Theory was looking for Payback as he got his rematch against Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship. I don't think that anyone with two Brit rings was thinking that they were going to give Rey Mysterio the United States Championship to only take it away a few weeks later.
Yep.
And this match wasn't exactly that long because we saw this was slightly longer than their first match, but not by a lot.
No, not by much.
As Philly was ultimately missed 8 down. Mysterio hit a 619 on Philly.
He did.
But Philly managed to learn a lesson from losing the title. Counted when Mysterio went for the splash by having his knees up.
Mm-hmm.
Went for 8 down. However, Mysterio was able to counter into a roll-up to get the 3 count to retain the United States Championship, and then the rest of the LWO came out to celebrate with him.
Yes. Now we move on to our what was probably going to be described as a very big war between the Judgment Day and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn put their undisputed WWE Tag Team titles on the line in a Steel City street fight against Senor Money in the Bank, Damian Priest, and Finn Balor.
This was chaos.
It pretty much was.
We brawled everywhere. Went from the ring to the fans to back to the ring.
They went all over the arena, on the entranceway.
But this, I think the thing that ultimately played a factor in this match is that this ultimately turned into like a 5-on-2 handicap match.
Pretty much, as there was interference from Dirty Dom, the NXT North American champion, and the Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
There were interference from those two, and as Ripley speared Kevin Owens through the barricade, and as if that wasn't bad enough, as has been teased in the weeks leading up to Payback, there was also interference from JD McDowell.
Oh, yes.
as he basically pulled Sami Zayn off of a cover. And then at the end, we had Sami Zayn go for the Hoover kick onto Finn Balor. Was about to pin Finn when Dominic hits him with the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yes.
Allowing Finn Balor to cover Zayn and Judgment Day to win the Tag Team Championships. And with this win, Finn Balor officially became a Grand Slam champion in WWE.
He is indeed.
Even if his reign as Universal Champion only lasted a day.
Of course.
Before we get to the next match, we had the Grayson Waller effect with special guest star Cody Rhodes.
Oh yes, Cody came down to make some sort of announcement of some sort.
Yes, and as part of the Grayson Waller effect. The basic gist of this was to announce that a few weeks ago he saw a wrong that needed to be righted, and that the newest member of the Monday Night Raw roster was going to be main event Jey Uso.
And out he comes to a thunderous ovation in the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh.
I would be careful here, Cody, because I can't imagine that head of the table / Roman Reigns is going to be too happy about this.
No.
Of course, as is the case in most of these quote-unquote talk shows in WWE, Grayson Waller ends up getting a super kick from Jey Uso.
Of course, which ends up obviously ending his talk show segment very abruptly.
Then we went to the Women's World Championship match with Rhea Ripley defending against Raquel Rodriguez.
Now, its match was around 17 minutes. Listen to me.
Now, I am currently of the opinion, and it might change because we will mention what happened last night at the time of this recording in a moment.
Oh, yes.
But I am currently of the opinion that Raquel will be the person to end the reign of Rhea Ripley, but I wasn't thinking that she would do it at this event, because I did think that this would probably turn into a multiple match program, and that maybe they would do what they've done with several people and build Raquel up to maybe a Royal Rumble win and then winning the title at next year's WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because this story goes back to Rhea injuring Liv, or so they want to spin it. But this was a good match of Raquel and Rhea matching each other for power. But Again, it's that ultimate weasel, Dominic Mysterio, that made the difference.
Yes.
As he comes down, he basically causes a distraction by for Raquel, allowing Rhea to be able to hit the riptide and retain the Women's World Championship at the minute.
And now we move on to our main event of the evening, as Seth freaking Rollins put his World Heavyweight title on the line against Shinsuke Nakamura.
Now, one thing we can say is that Seth did not need to worry about Damian Priest in this match, because backstage they'd already shown the Judgment Day leaving.
Yes.
Or so it said. But going into this match, and the theme that it turned into the match was that Shinsuke was going to spend a lot of the match targeting the back of Seth Rollins.
Yes.
And which he did, and it allowed Seth to almost negate some of his moves. And when Seth was gonna go for some of his moves, if they weren't able to be hit with as much of velocity as they would normally do. However, at the end, Seth was able to, and I'm gonna steal a phrase here, kind of get a stomp from out of nowhere. And despite having his back hurt, after hitting the stomp, Seth was able to get the cover and retain the World Heavyweight Championship. However, it does not look like this issue has been resolved between the two, and we may be getting a rematch anytime soon. So, to run through the 6 results again. In the opening contest, Becky Lynch defeated Trish Stratus in a steel cage match.
LA Knight match with John Cena as special guest referee.
Rey Mysterio successfully defended the United States Championship against Austin Theory.
The Judgment Day defeated Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to become the new Undisputed Tag Team Champions.
Rhea Ripley successfully retained the Women's World Championship against Raquel Rodriguez.
And Seth freaking Rollins retained his World Heavyweight title against Shinsuke Nakamura.
So that does it for WWE Payback. Now we can go from Payback to going into our cars and stepping on the fast lane.
So until then, he's been
This is Rock Jones, and he's been
and I've been Sean Randy Smith.
and we shall see you aboard the fast lane.